Hey everybody, this is Shanita. Welcome back to another video. If I look the exact same way I looked in my last video, it's because, yep, it's the same day. I gotta knock these out, you guys. So this is going to be my current stash of products. I'm starting this little series right now, and I am going to just come right out of the gate with the category of products that I have the least amount of things in. So as you can see, this is the video that I'm going to show you my Pre-poos and my scalp oils. So that is what I'm going to do in this video. And just like in my hydrating leave-in conditioner, I have found that all of these again are all online small Black-owned businesses. I'm always so proud to say that. I'm so proud of you women. I don't know. I feel like I'm part of the partnership, and I'm just thrilled for what you all are doing. Like, I have gone through some products, and once I get rid of things and my best of the best stay with me, and they are all Black-owned, you're doing your thing. You're doing your thing. So thank you so much for being here. If you are new, I do appreciate you hanging out with me today. So I am gonna run through these products. I don't have nearly as many as I did in that leave-in video. So this is gonna go pretty quickly. So I'm gonna show you my Pre-poos first. And the products that I'm going to show you, actually, I don't think I've even used this particular one. Let's just get into it. This Honey Pre-shampoo butter is from a company called Jakela. 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 I've used some phenomenal products by her. And so this pre-shampoo butter I have not tried yet, but I can only imagine if it is anywhere near as slippy and conditioning as the other products I have tried from her. I cannot wait. So this is an 8.5 ounce product, and as you can see, they come taped really good because I was moving. I left everything that I had that had tape on it. That came in handy. I am in a lot of light, you guys, and this is very, very faint, so I can't really see it. So I am going to send you, let me see if I can make out something. Safflower oil. The first ingredient is safflower oil. So I've never seen that as a first ingredient on a pre-shampoo butter, or pre-poo, I'm gonna call this. So already that's fascinating. I see sunflower oil, rice bran oil. I see Razul clay. My eyes can make out a few things. Honey, slippery elm, burdock root, yucca root, rosemary, bamboo. Y'all, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be really good. This is the next Pre-poo I'm opening. This thing sounds awesome. I cannot wait to show you the stylers that I've already used from her that have knocked my socks off. I ordered from this company on a whim and had never even heard of them prior to the day that I ordered, and knocked my socks off. So if you have not heard of them, be sure you follow them, because they are one you want to keep tabs on, because you're going to find some phenomenal products. The consistency of this is like, I can see it moving. You may not be able to, but because it is oil based, it's not runny. Like, it's not going to be a runny product at all. I think it's going to be like just a slippy oil kind, and I love that. So I'm gonna try this next, so be prepared to watch this in my next wash day video for sure. Here is my Ayurvedic Pre-poo by Main Crush. I've used up quite a few of these since I stopped recording. In between times, I used up a couple of these. So this is what I have left. This is my last one. This one says it hydrates, strengthens, reduces shedding, breakage, and promotes elasticity. I love this so much. I was so glad when she came out with the Pre-poo. And it also is one that is like, it has like a clay consistency. So it's like a slippy clay if you haven't seen it yet. And so it looks just like a cream, it's thick, but it just smooths and glides onto the hair like a dream, and it detangles wonderfully, wonderfully. I ended up with a lot of Main Crush products because I worked with them last year. The second I used this, it probably became one of my top 3 products from them. It's that good. I love that it has these Ayurvedic ingredients in it as well. So it is distilled water, organic aloe juice, shea bay, fenugreek, stinging nettle, marshmallow root, burdock root, maca root, amla. Charlotte, let me adjust to the light. Let's see. Babasu oil, raw honey. I see cassia, avocado oil, shea butter. So the butter in it is toward the bottom. It also has BTMS in it. And so it is really thick, but don't let that fool you. If you're coming out of a pre-poo, it detangles really, really well. Or even just a regular old wash day. You can use this anytime. It is not going to be too heavy. It is definitely not going to be too strengthening, though it has those Ayurvedic ingredients in it. It's just a nice, perfect balance of moisture and strength. So very, very good. And of course, the one I've been glowing about for the last few months is this one from Negasbanda. This is called Nurturing Remedy Hot Oil Cream. And you just saw one of these in my last empties video. This is one of the other 3 or 4 that I have. I just didn't even bother to bring them all on you. I just want to show you the one. I've got some backups. I'm good for a while. I promise you that. These come in a, how many ounces is this? 12 ounce product. I mean, in a jar. So it lasts a good bit of time. And I said in that video, because it is true, I use this sparingly. You don't have to use a ton of it. It glides on. Let me show it to you. It glides on fantastically. It's like a cholesterol mayo. And it is thick and it's so rich and smooth, and you just take a little dollop out and you just rub it through your hair. It says to do it on dry hair. I still always dampen mine because that allows me a little bit of stretching of the product if my hair is just a little bit misted with water and wet, and not wet, just misted and damp. This stuff, it smells so good. It just reminds me so much of cholesterol, except for this is so much better than any cholesterol I've ever tried. I almost feel like you could use this for something else, but I guess not because it's so slippery. But good, good stuff. Of all the ones that I have used at this point in my life up to this day, this takes the #1 spot, hands down. I don't even have to think about the others. And again, still got plenty of other brands here that I really, really like. Some I can say I really love, but this one I can definitely give a instant #1 rating to right off the bat. So this has, and it's called a hot oil cream, right? Because you can use it like a hot oil treatment. It has enough oil in it. You can use it as a pre-poo. It just instantly conditions your hair and detangles it the second it touches it. Love this stuff. Oh, y'all, I can't see. I can't see. Okay, let's see. Water, aloe juice, honey. And there are things in between. I am literally just scanning through whatever I can make out is what I'm reading. So there will be other things. You'll have to look at the website for the details. And there are quite a few things. And that's what makes it so good, I think. It's so rich because it's not just like 5 or 6 items put together. Like, she spent a long time getting this together and getting this just right. Okay, so I also see mango butter. I see Jamaican black castor oil, hibiscus. Okay, this is a waste of time. It's a complete waste. I can barely see. Wheat germ extracts, green tea extracts. Y'all, check out the website for this. Negasbanda. I'll put it in the, I'll link it in the description box so you can go straight to it. It's a little pricey, okay? It's a little pricey. It is 12 ounces of product, remember, so it's not your standard 8 ounce. You will not use anywhere near the amount that you use with other products. Just dampen your hair before using it. You can stretch it out even a lot longer. But when this bad boy goes on sale, save me some. That's all I gotta say. I'm gonna buy them out, and I'm gonna try to save you some. We're on that level now, okay? And so here is the only other one that I currently still have, and this is the Cocoa Pre-Poo Treatment by Annabelle's. And I'm surprised I have this because I really, really like this. What I did find, oh, let me go back a little bit. With the Hot Oil Cream by Negus Bonda and the Main Crush one as well, I don't have many pre-poos that I would sleep in. I have tried to sleep in both of those, and I didn't like the way my hair felt the next day. After I rinsed it out, I was like, that probably wasn't the best idea. Those are one of those products, and I believe it says that on the container. You know, I don't obey rules like that on some of these products. So I believe it says to put it on, let it sit for 30 minutes and rinse it out. Well, if I do it at night, it's late, it might not get rinsed out till the next morning. And so I didn't like the way that felt. But that is the one thing I can say about this one. I can sleep in this one all night and wear it half the next day. And I feel like the longer I let it sit, the better it is. And that's mostly because it's coconut oil, and you know, coconut oil is one of those ingredients that absorb into your hair. That one has been scientifically shown. This is not loaded with a ton of products, as you can see. I mean, a ton of ingredients. It looks just like solidified coconut oil, because that's mainly what it is. But now, mine has been through the storm and the rain, okay? It's been through cold seasons and hot seasons. I've moved with it. Right now, I live this close from hell. It's so hot. So it has melted so much. So that's why everything is settled to the bottom. Yours will not look like this. Mine does, because it melted, and that's just the way it ended up working once it solidified. So it is, let's see what else is in the coconut oil. If I can tell you, there's amla fruit powder, hibiscus, camu, green tea, calendula. Oh, I'm so close to the end. Let's see. Pomegranate, brahmi, chamomile, and fragrance. Woohoo! So either those other things were all powders or extracts, and then the fragrance at the end. It's so nice. So nice. And like, this is not the kind that actually in the wintertime, you know how coconut oil, real coconut oil solidifies. This is that, and she told me one time, the kind of coconut oil she uses in this so that it stays soft even in the wintertime. You're not gonna get this all hard where you have to, you know, stick it in heat or have to heat it before you use it. Even in the winter, this stays completely soft, and you can take it and rub it on your hair. And this one I can sleep in, and because the coconut oil is, it just grabs onto the hair, and it doesn't drip, it doesn't leave a sticky running mess. Cover it up with a plastic bag and a bonnet and put a scarf on top, and I'm good. And I just feels like when I rinse this out in the morning, just super detangling. It feels amazing. Even if your hair doesn't typically like coconut oil as a pre-poo is an excellent way to use it up. If you have tons of coconut oil and you don't use it in your kitchen to cook with, pre-poo your hair with it. And I promise you, you will be like, now that works. But it is one of those that takes a little time because of the molecules. It has to be absorbed into the hair strand. So it takes a little bit. It's going to take more than 30 minutes. So that's why I typically sleep in this one, or at a minimum, try to keep it in about 3 hours. You don't have to do that, but that's what I like to do. I just love the way it feels. So excellent pre-poo. I was waiting on her. There are some companies that make bomb products, and when they finally, you know, I've used everything, it's like, okay, they need a pre-poo now. And so she did that, and she did that. This is very nice. And so that's all the pre-poos I have, y'all. That's it. I've just got multiples of the Negus Bonda one, but that is all I have. So I'm gonna go right into my Scalp pomades. Now, I am not going to include my scalp oils in here because, again, we'll be here all day. I'll give you a glimpse of them. Hang on. Here are all the oils. I'm not going to go through all of these. I'm not going to go through them. If you are interested in me coming back to tell you which brands they are, or if there's something that's catching your eye right now, then let me know, because there are some good ones in here. Again, my little basket got cut in half by the time I gave away the other oils I used to have. So if you're interested in this, let me know. I will be glad to let you know the companies that I got these from, because there's just only one or two that's just a standalone oil. They're all blends that I bought. So let me know. And those are just the scalp oils. Now my actual hair sealing oils, whole nother situation. Whole nother situation. So those are just the scalp oils. And so I tend to like to use scalp oils this time of the year, in the summertime, usually like late spring. I don't know. I just like it not being so heavy on my scalp. I have dry scalp, so if my scalp is really, really super dry, or definitely during the winter time, then I'll go with one of these balms that I use and love. Negasponda, let's go back there, because that Pre-poo was a hit. I had to try some other things. This is called Scalp Rescue. It's her Haitian castor and rosemary nourishing hair pomade. And this comes in an 8-ounce jar. And it is just a very nice lightweight oil. If you're a person who don't like fooling with oils on your scalp, I hear you. I hate dealing with oils sometimes on your scalp. Sometimes it's hard to know how much to use, and then you think you're not covered at all, and then you get oil dripping down your neck. It can be a situation, but using a nice pomade will prevent all of that, and you can feel exactly where it is on your scalp, so it makes it so much easier. This has black castor oil, sunflower oil, coconut oil, sweet almond oil, satiryl 25. There is palm kernel. There's beeswax, rosemary extract, sterile alcohol, rosemary essential oil, tea tree essential oil, frankincense essential oil, bergamot, geranium. It's probably why it smells so good. And vitamin E. It smells really good. But here's what it looks like. So I'm using it sparingly now because I don't like to see her go bye-bye. This is a very, very good one. It's not too heavy. It's not too light. This one you can use year round, anytime, wash day, during the week, anytime your scalp feels dry. This is just, it's perfect. It's just perfect. That's just the best word I could come up with. And here is another Negasponda one that I tried recently, and I've only tried this one time, I believe. So this is from their kids line. It's called Little Miracle Botanica Nourishment Hair and Scalp Pomade. So I believe this was a kid product. You know, I love the kids products from Honey's Handmade, so I love trying kids products. I have the best luck with some of those sometimes. So of course, all of these are petroleum free. This particular one has carrot oil, apricot kernel oil, sweet almond oil, black castor oil, Haitian black castor oil, cocoa seed butter, mango butter, kokum butter, botanical blends, aloe vera extract, nettle extract, horsetail extract, tocopherol. Yeah, that's it. And it says that you can apply it to the palm of the hands and apply gently to dry or towel dried hair. Don't do that to dry hair. Don't put that on dry hair. You'll regret that. Don't do that. You can put it, I would use it. I use it as a scalp pomade, but like it says, you can use it as a hair or scalp pomade. If you want to use it on your hair, be sure that you're using it after having moisturized your hair. So this is like a sealer. You put this on the very top. Don't just put it on dry hair. I would not recommend that. And then style as usual, or use in combination with the vitamin booster and the kids hair dressing. Great to smooth out the edges. Don't know about that either. But here's what it looks like. And again, it's kind of misshapen because of the heat and the moving, same sort of situation, but so lightweight, like it's so smooth. You don't have to dig at it to make sure you're getting it out. You can like just barely tap it and you get enough for partying. Smells good, just so perfect any time of the year. Again, these you can use just anytime. They're just soft and they just stay soft, you know, and so that is excellent. I have this one by Shatera Organics. This is a herbal butter. It says hair repair herbal butter, and I bought this what I thought would be a hair butter. Bought it during the winter time. I've had it some time now. And it says, across Africa's driest regions grow plants and trees with remarkable abilities to repair hair and intense growth. Okay, let me move on past that. Basically, it said, use it to repair damaged and dry hair. These reparative oils and butters have been used in Africa to protect and condition hair for thousands of years. It says massage the hair butter into scalp and hair. Use daily as a leave-in conditioner for coarse hair. Otherwise, leave it in for hair for 20 minutes or more and shampoo out. So it almost sounds like they're saying you can use it as a pre-poo, or you can use it as a daily conditioner for your hair and scalp. And so I used it on my hair one time as a styler, and I was not. It didn't absorb into my hair as well as a butter would. I just didn't like it. I don't even remember, but I do remember taking it out and putting it with my scalp oils, because I take the butter now and I use it on my scalp. It has shea butter, baobab oil, mafura butter, Yangu oil, Y-A-N-G-U, I've never even heard of that. Wild plum oil, Mongogo oil, Egyptian carrot seed oil. So I thought I could use it as a sealer, and maybe somebody else would get good results from this, but I just decided I like the way it felt on my scalp. And it's almost kind of a mix between a pomade and a butter, as you can see. It's not thick, it is nice and soft. And because it has the shea butter and the black castor oil in there, I was like, you know what, scalps like those products. So that's what I'm gonna use it as. And so it smells very woodsy. So this does not have a fragrance to it. I'm not gonna tell you it smells good. It does not. It doesn't stink. It just has that natural woodsy smell that these kind of ingredients would have. So she didn't bother to add any fragrance, and a lot of her products are like that. Like they're just old African original ingredients, point blank. You're not getting no foo-foo smell good with it. So it really does smell herbal. It's an herbal butter. That's exactly how I would describe it. So I'm going to use this on my scalp and use it on up. And I have several other items for her that I gave away without even trying. Like it was new, and I just was like, who am I kidding? I'm not going to use this. I bought some shea butter powder. I bought some another kind of oil. I bought some sort of clay cleanser that you have to mix with water to cleanse your scalp. I was like, no, I'm not doing that. So I gave that away. But I do like that butter, and I do recommend you check out her website, Shatera Organics. And again, if I forget, remind me. I'll put it in the description box. And here is Char Naturals Hair Growth Butter. Another butter that is a soft, yummy, excellent ingredient pomade. And can't really see any of the writing. It says, y'all, some kind of butter. Look, another kind of butter, and mango butter. Has tons of Ayurvedic ingredients in here. Good bit of extracts. Okay, so that's where I'm gonna leave that. You're gonna have to go online to view the ingredients because I can't see it. So this is Char Naturals, and this is what it looks like. Very, very soft butter. Some butters you just look at, they just look soft, and this is just one of those. And it has so many nice butters and oils in it. I remember one time thinking this should be fine on your hair, like to seal it. It smells good. It smells kind of minty, so it must have some kind of peppermint oil in it. But I don't remember any results I got from using this on my hair. I'm gonna say it didn't go well because that's the reason I ended up putting it with the scalp pomades and butters. And it is called a hair growth butter. So between those ingredients and all the Ayurvedic items, I do see why it probably would be better on your scalp. I can't even read the directions, so I don't even know whether it says you can use it on the, okay, yes it does. I can read this. Apply to the scalp and hair daily or as often as needed. So either or, but I like it on the scalp. You may love it on the butter, but just do check out on the hair. But check out Char Naturals. And again, remind me, make sure it's in the description box. And the last one is a item, you guys, this is a Shea Bay butter that I bought from a young lady on McCurry. And probably all of you know about McCurry at this point. I have sold a bunch of products on McCurry that I had in my stash that I was just getting rid of. Just sometimes it just gets to be too much. So McCurry is the website that I use to sell those through. And so if you are not on McCurry, and if you are not following me on McCurry, then you should be, because a lot of times, like the last sale I had, I didn't even advertise it. I put the products on there and they were gone before I even got to tell anybody they were on there. And so there are a lot of other people who have startup companies that sell their products on there. And so this one I use on my scalp. I don't even remember the name of it because there's just a little plastic label there and the writing on it has already faded off. I do know this is just a bunch of oils, some shea butter, and shea bay powder. And I bought that because that's what I wanted for my scalp. I do see castor oil on here. Some things are peeking through. Shea bay powder, I see castor oil. And I can make out the words feeling soft and heavy. But this is a little bit too soft. I can't tilt this. It may actually start running out. So it is not, see there. So it is not, it is a butter, but it's a really soft, runny butter. And so I get what she's trying to do here, and I do like the ingredients, but it needs maybe some beeswax or something to just make it a little bit more of a pomade consistency so that it's not runny like this. Like, that's the reason I use these kind of products, because I don't always like using oils because the mess. So I get what she was doing, and I'll use this up. I didn't decide to throw it away when I was going through it. In fact, I have 2 of them. At the time, she was having a buy one, get one free sale. So I got 2 of them, and I like them. And my sons can use them on their scalp as well. Anybody can. So it feels good. So can't really give you much on that, but do be sure that you sign up for McCurry. If you have not signed up for McCurry, I'll put a link down in the description box for that, because I believe that link, if it still works, it'll give you $10 off your first purchase. And that's from anybody that's selling anything on there. And you can find anything imaginable, but it's really a place where people, not necessarily all homemade items, people sell everything on there. One time I bought some of my lights from there. So you can get just about anything. So click that link down in the description box for that, so that you can sign up for that, and then search for Essence of Coils and follow me on there, because you never know when I just might throw some things on there that I'm getting rid of. All right, you guys, so that's it. Those are my pre-poos. Those are my scalp pomades and butters. And so one video down, we'll keep going. I don't know what I'll get to next. I just got a feeling the products that has a lot of stuff in it, like the conditioners, they're likely going to be last. They're probably going to be last. So I'll keep recording and then put these out a little bit at a time. And just like before, I want you to tell me what your favorite, what do you use on your scalp? If you use anything on your scalp at all. If you don't, I'd like to know that too. If you use oils, if you have a pomade, if you use butter, what do you use on your scalp to keep your scalp nourished and just feeling nice and smooth and supple, you know, because scalps are supposed to feel that way. They are not supposed to feel dry. You wouldn't let your skin get that dry, right? So your scalp is just an extension of your skin. So you have to think about that and take care of it the same way. And also a little, you know, massaging, a little stimulation to it is always good. So it's a perfect time to do a 2-in-1 when you're adding butter or oils to your scalp and giving yourself a little head massage. And not just the stimulation to your follicles, but oh my God, you got some nerves under there that just feel so good to be rubbed. So when you're feeling stressed out sometimes, get somebody to rub your scalp. I'm telling you, it feels amazing. All right, you guys, any questions for me, then drop them below, and I am going to continue this another time. You guys take care. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.